All right, good morning. It is March 19th. We've now, well, my mom's been here officially for over a year now. So it's been a while since I've did any filming or updating. So we're going to do a little run through this morning before we head into town. So here are 3 dwarf Cavendish banana trees. And these were the little tiny pups that were coming off the bottom of the tree that I bought. We managed to separate them out and they're growing excellent. Here are 2 avocado trees that we got planted from seeds. We took the pits out of some avocados. These are papayas, and almost everything that you see over here is actually from seed. So we had some papayas, pulled the seeds out, planted them. These are pineapples. These are from tops of pineapples. Here's a bunch of other papayas. And then these trees here are starfruit trees. They get those really cool, weird, wispy leaves and limbs on them. And back over here, the black one is lychee. And those are the hardest ones I've had to try to get to grow. Out of all of them, I have like 1, maybe 2. And then the rest of these are rambutans. They seem to pop fairly easily. These are stuff that we're growing, so these are all tomatoes. And that one's an eggplant. And then we have cacao trees. And when these get big, they produce cocoa pods, and that's where you get your chocolate from. These are loganberries. And then that one finally sprouted, and I'll have to get back to you on what the name of that one is. Actually, I think I have it, if I can even pronounce it. Several months ago, we had some fruit. It was a good fruit, but it was kind of overripe and spoiled before we ever got a chance to really eat it. And so I planted the seed, and this guy grew, and I had no idea what he was called because we didn't have it written down. And I was able to look it up because we had them over at the fruit stand again. See if I can find the name real quick. It's way back here. Where are we at? There we go. It is a Camateo. A Puteria Camateo. Those are grapefruit from seeds. And there's another one of those Camateos. Oranges never did anything. I've got some little tiny star fruits coming up. Oh, and right here is a honey mango that finally sprouted. And there's an avocado coming up from the seeds. We've got a lot of rain over the last couple of days, but other than that, it hasn't been too bad. Here is my aquaponics hybrid system. And we had some birds attacking, but here is my strawberry gutters. And as you can see, they are doing excellent. And everything is solar powered and solar timed, so we don't have to do anything. And we just add liquid fertilizer into here. And then this system is all set up through these buckets. So water gets pumped into here, and then it drains down. This is all just a perlite and clay pebble mix. And this one here is just absolutely insane, but this is my tomato plant. And I mean, well, the bucket's not that high, but you can see how tall that sucker goes. And there's some more tomatoes. Those are Jambucas. Habas. I haven't got any of those to sprout yet. Those were kind of a almost a grape-like tree berry. Got some old lettuce need to pull out. Jamaican lilikoi, plumeria. I think this one is one of my other lychees. And then these are dragon fruits that you saw a long time ago, the monkey pods. I need to separate those guys out. But yeah, these are all these are all white dragon fruits. And then these once again are like rambutans. And then over here, I've got my blueberries. And as you can see, they actually have blueberries. So those are coming along nicely. I need to come out here and weed eat, just been busy. And what we have is our water catchment for showers. All goes down to this big drum here, gas powered. So we have hot water on demand. And then this is my pump and my solar power timer. Looks like I need a spray in here because I just see some little ants going over. Oh yeah, we got ants in here. Little bastards, man, they get everywhere. All right, now let's go on to the fun stuff. So those are the last few pieces of siding panel that I have left. Well, actually, let's come over here. So we got 2 papayas that we have planted, and they've been doing pretty good. This one, no matter what you do with it, it wants to stay curved. And this one's going pretty good. And then when Alex was here, he and I had planted a pineapple. And I moved it from up front back to here. And this is the pineapple that Alex and I planted. And you can see it is starting to grow a flower. So that will, in about 6 to 8 months, will be a fully ripe, harvestable pineapple. And we've got 3 other pineapple plants back here. A couple up front. All right, so it's kind of a mess back here, but we have been moving nicely. We got all the wood in. These are the windows that we ordered at the beginning of November, and it took 4.5 months before they were delivered because of supply chain issues. So we've got all this sided and got the windows up there. I still need to finish up this little spot here. But the rock pile made it hard for me to get a forklift in here, so we're trying to figure out another way of doing it. And this is going to be for my canopy. We have a canopy that runs across here to keep this stuff from, windows from getting rained on. Whenever it's, so you can have the windows open. Well, can't go that way. So we started putting the plywood downstairs so you can walk around easily. And I got the floor in upstairs. And I had to take down this little wall that was here because it sits about 1/4 inch taller than the floor did, so I have to like trim it off a little bit. So this is where we've been clearing out. Got all this mess cleared up. We've got my poor little IKEA chair, apparently it got wet, and yeah, that's pretty much trash. It needs to be all taken to the dump. So here's the floor we've been putting in. I've got my recessed 45 opening. So this area here was just going to be a recessed opening, and we're planning on doing like a tongue and groove Maybe I think it's Shogi band, something like that, where you take and you burn it to get those black striations in there. And that's going to be the front door. And we finally have a refrigerator. It took us a year, but it's been working great. Haven't had to buy ice in several weeks. And this is our kitchen countertop, my mom's ideal. These are pallets that the windows came in. So we put them, a couple of them together, put some scrap on top of there, and there you go. Now we have a air fryer / toaster oven and a rice cooker and a refrigerator. And this is just showing the side of the building. And a lot of this is just cut over scraps that we have from cutting out the windows and stuff. And there's the two dogs. So we're actually trying to clean out all this mess underneath here now, so we can, because it's been so long with all the rain and everything, that we've got to just about pressure wash the panels to get all the dirt off of them so I can put the plywood down. And then up here we go. Got all this floor installed. Managed to get it put underneath the columns. That was a little fun. Here's my work desk. The top of it's inside the